All right, so I totally screwed up the last read that I did with Aries because I didn't hook up the mic right. So here we are again. But let's get started. Aries, 2026. How the hell are you? All right. Well, normally we do the spiel. I do love, but I'm just gonna get whatever comes out but normally these are love reads. If you're interested in anti-love, let me know. I really like doing those too, but I just feel like a lot of people are here trying to figure out love shit. So anyhow, all right, let's get started. I feel like I should get in a more comfortable chair. Hold on. All right, Aries. We got 1 minute in. I'm just time stamping this, just so you know. Aries, 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 Aries. 2026. I don't know. Are you weighing your options in the situation? Hold on. What's going on with Aries? A lot of the times I don't do live because there's a lot of pauses and I feel like they get a little boring. So anyways, yeah, all right. Well, I get that you're pausing or something's taking a while, or maybe you need some time to think about something. Sorry, my hair was up and it's hurting my head. And I'll put it up in a sec. Hold on. I look like a crazy person. Tell my hairdresser to become available. Are you trying to give up on something? Why are these all reversed? Is somebody acting like an asshole and you're like, I don't know if I want to give this the good old... But then again, I see you running towards something. Why am I not connecting to this? I don't really feel like I'm connecting to this. God, I look like some doo-doo. It's like you... With the justice, I really am getting the balancing of, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. I'm trying to really like weigh out my options with the justice scales. Why the Five of Pentacles? I feel like I need to fix my hair, but fuck it. Why the Five of Pentacles? Always falls. Yeah, I think something happened and you don't trust it. And you're like, I don't know. What's the Knight of Swords? Now I have the Justice reverse. I think you found out something and maybe it wasn't like, it doesn't have to necessarily be something like they cheated or anything like that. It could be a personality trait that they have that you're like, it's just not really sitting well with you. I don't know why all of these are coming out reverse. Are they all reverse? Okay. What's the Knight of Pentacles? I'm a little annoyed because I just did this. I did Aries to Virgo and then the mic wasn't on. So I'm here redoing this. This isn't going to be my best read, but I'd rather show up and hope that something good comes out of me than nothing. What's the Knight of Pentacles? Again, I'm just getting the same thing. I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Four of Cups fell. I don't know if I want to do this anymore. I'm on Aries, in case you're curious. Well, then I have the Ace of Pentacles, and what the fuck's the Ace of Pentacles in? If the it's either an ending because the Hierophant came out reversed with the Three of Wands, or with the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, you're gonna have to come towards me. I'm not going towards anything. It's a shitty ass read. I apologize. We're gonna go at 6 minutes for Taurus. I don't know. That's all I could get out of it. It's the same thing. It just kept saying the same thing over and over again. I'm going to just do a little bit of shuffling here, but we're moving on to Taurus in 6 minutes, or at 6 minutes. So let's just do some quick shuffling and seeing. I don't know. Nobody's here, so I can't really ask anybody any questions. Taurus, you're about to have some kind of changes. All right, Taurus. You're about to have some kind of changes, Taurus. I don't know. Let's see what we got. 2026, what's going on? I think this is just going to be for the month of January, though. Choices. Okay. You're going to get news of... I'm just going to give it to you straight. You're going to get news of a third party. And it's going to all of a sudden open the doors to options. Now, the third party could be a lot of things. Normally, I will say it's a person. Sorry, I'm stretching my shoulder. But in this case, it could be a lot of stuff. With the Sun and the Ace of Swords, it's a revelation, a clear, like you saw it. It's a realization. That's what it is. And I mean, you got the Lovers and the Three of Swords. 7 of Cups, options. I'm going to see what the Two of Swords is. What is the Two of Swords? Because I don't... The Hermit. Two of Swords. The Hermit. I don't know if you all keep up with the moon phases. Some people do. But the Sun, again, we got the Sun twice. But I do have that all of a sudden it's gonna come to you, this realization. And it could be that there is a third party complication. It's going to open the door for you to have some more options. Is this in love or is this work? Is this in love or is this work? It's in love. Okay. Hold on. That one failed. Some of you might become single. And reconnecting with your past doesn't necessarily have to mean a past person. It could be some past friends. But I mean, I just can't help the fact that the Lovers and the Three of Swords came out. I mean, that's just the two things. And the King of Cups reverse. Somebody started acting like a little bitch. That's what it was. The King of Cups reverse to me is a little bitch. Male or female. That's just what it is. Again, with the Seven of Cups. Twice. You're going to have options. You're going to have choices. You're not going to know what to do. Again, with the changes that I was talking about ahead of time. Any advice? Because I'm moving on after this because it's just... Okay. The advice would be the Nine of Cups. Try not to think about all of the shit that's happening and just focus on one thing. There's a lot of things that are going to be changing, and just try to focus on one thing instead of all of them, because it's going to seem overwhelming, especially with the Seven of Cups. So to help make your decisions, you're going to need to also do some research with the Page of Swords. You're going to want to look up things and do some research. I don't know what my problem is today. I'm happy I'm just Gemini. 10:15. I don't know. I don't know what my problem is. I'm just low energy today. So, sorry. All right, Gemini. Let's see what we got for you. 2026. What do we have for Gemini? 2026, Gemini. Whoa. Somebody from the past that you feel very close to. Damn, you're going to have options. With the Six of Pentacles, you see how they're giving to two people? Seven of Cups, options. And then two Kings. Ding, ding, options. You're going to have options. And you're going to be debating about these options. You're going to get not fully give to both of them. That's what you're going to do. You're not going to fully give to both of them. And you're going to see which ones are going to better suit you. So you are going to be the Six of Pentacles. You are going to be the one giving the two people. But these people are looking at you like you're a fine piece of meat. And Temperance twice. Where'd you go, Temperance? Again, I really get this is more of like a decision that you're needing to make. All right, well, how are we going to know who's who and which one they should pick? Tell me about the King of Cups. Who's who and which one should they pick? Well, the King of Cups, you got the Ten of Cups. And the Eight of Wands, you got the Eight of Pentacles. One, tell me more about this Eight of Pentacles. Let me get the other deck. One might be focusing a lot on their work. And that one is a new person that you find funny. That's a very clear message. And then the other option you have, that one could be a Virgo, but that one is definitely going to tell you, no, I'm looking for a relationship. I don't know if one of them, so we got two of them, right? Two people. One of them, male or female, the King of Wands is going to be a new person that you think is funny. It could be a Leo. And they could be focused on their work. But they're going to also be the one that you feel like you're chasing. And the King of Cups is going to be more direct. Again, male or female. They're going to be more direct. They're going to be more like, no, that's what I'm looking for. Tell me more about the King of Cups. They're going to be like, I'm more direct as far as I'm looking for a relationship. But again, you got the Temperance again. And I just put that bitch in and shuffled again. And this is you making your choice. You're kind of like, I'm kind of over here and I'm kind of over there and I don't really know. So, Gemini, you got some choices ahead. Now, this might not be next week. You might think, oh, what does this bitch know? She don't know nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no choices. Man, I just went to the farmer's market and immediately had choices. You never know. Okay? Don't know. So don't say no until you don't know. Who's after Gemini? Cancer. 14, 15. All right, Cancer. Let's see what we got. 2022. I apologize for my low energy, but I am still on vacay mode. Yay, Cancer. This is some bullshit. There was a fight. There was a fight. There were some words said. And someone's like, I don't know if I want to deal with this anymore. I might need to go somewhere. Cross watcher. I don't know who's who and what happened, but someone's tired of, there's some words that were said that can't be taken back. I know that much. All right. Let's see. What the fuck? Did my friend just have her kid? Sorry. Sorry, my friend just had a kid. Aw. All right. Seven of Swords. Eventually down the line, you're going to be focusing on where you're going and what you're doing. I just see that this is a breakup. Cancer. Sorry, wrong Cancer. And I don't think it really kind of leaves you with, I don't know what direction to go in, but eventually you'll find one. Eventually, and I say eventually because of the Knight of Pentacles, he's a bit of a slow mover, really making sure that he gets what he wants. But eventually down the year, that's what's going to happen. All right. After Cancer is Leo. Leo 17, 15, let's say. All right, Leo. What can we do? Leo. Leo's 2026. What's up? What's happening? Why did you have to start with the devil? And the 8 of Cups walking away. You're starting to see something that's not really on the healthy path that you're trying to go. You're trying to create this whole new, New Year's resolution, and it's really stressing you out that you don't see it. You want to do some healing. I see the Queen of Wands. That's you popping out. And again, with the Two of Pentacles, it's you having to make some decisions. You're having to make some decisions. Show me more, but tell me more about the devil. Switch decks. Tell me more about the devil. Yeah, you're not trusting the situation anymore. You're just kind of like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. Damn, Leo, well, hold on a minute. You got the World twice. That's good. I'm liking that a lot. 3 of Swords. Ugh. 9 of Pentacles. All right, well, let's ask. The Knight of Wands popped out, and she's looking pretty freaking happy with her bongos. What's the Knight of Wands? 2 Wands, 3 Pentacles. I saw the 3 Pentacles twice. So moving forward, it's kind of like you hit a big bump, and you're kind of like, God damn it, I don't know what to do. Like, this person, I thought it's not what I thought it was going to be. But with the Star, there is some hope. The 3 Pentacles and the 2 of Wands, I really see that you're trying to recalibrate and think, okay, now how can we start from here to this point where we're at now? What's more? I need more on the Star. Because with the Star, I see her pouring buckets out of water. And to me, water is emotion. So it's like, why? You're trying to see something from another. All right, so you're trying to see something from another perspective with the Hangman and its Star, where you're like, I'm not exactly giving up yet. I really want to try with the 3 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands, looking forward more into the future. So some shit hit the fan, and you're like, all right, where do we go from here? Where we're at now? What's the Nine of Wands? You're not trusting the situation. You're not trusting them. Nice Ace of Pentacles. They're going to come towards you, still wanting commitment, still wanting to make things work. And you're going to give them the Queen of Swords energy, which is basically like a cold bitch. Just kind of like, I'm over here. You're going to have to come towards me. Cross Watcher, if you're offering them and trying to give them options to restart this relationship because some shit got fucked up, they still care about you, but they need to see your effort more. Leo, you're just like, I'm going to sit right here. You kind of fucked up. What are they doing on your Eve? Damn. Only go with the 4th, the 5th. What's today? You're having to make decisions. You're having to make choices. We're not liking this. It could be about money. With the World, I do see that you are trying to, like, new year, trying to get that new me out. But this has upset you, and you're going to be focusing on work. Because this did kind of put a damper, like, in your fucking party. Oh, yeah. Virgo. Oh my God, my pin ran out. Sorry about my low energy, guys. I really am. Whoever just popped in, I doubt anybody's listening to all of this. But I don't know what my problem is. God, fuck, my pin won't work. I gotta get another pin. All right, hold on. Can't look at me because I'm gonna whine like a little baby. Ow. Why am I gonna whine like a little baby? Because my hip hurts. Oh, Jesus Christ, hold on. Ow. Haven't had to sit in this chair for a while, so Virgo. Leo 17. Now, if that didn't resonate with you, make sure you listen to your other signs, because I never listened to my sun sign. 2210. All right, Virgo. Now, you're getting 2 because I kind of fucked up 1. Sorry, I'm kind of acting like a little bit of a grandma over here. And I didn't really feel like I was connecting with it. I kind of felt bad, but anyhow. All right, Virgo. 7 of Cups, options, liking it. What are we thinking about, Virgo? I got this last time. Who are you fighting with? And you're giving blocked energy to, or you're not talking to somebody? Let's see. What's the 7 of Swords? Who's being the little sneaky sneak? Are you lying to yourself? You could be going towards someone. Is this new or old? Is this new or old? Is this new or old? Oh my Lord. You could be going towards someone that you find attractive. That could be the 7 of Cups, which is the options that you just found yourself in. But with the 7 of Swords, I don't know. It's like it's the deceit card. Are you lying to yourself? You got the Knight of Wands twice. That just tells me you got, I don't think it's busy energy. I think it's, I'm just trying to fuck energy. Or it could be that's what you're kind of showing towards the other person to keep you from like looking, like maybe that's what you want to show, but inside, what are they feeling inside? Inside, you actually have some more struggles. King of Wands and the Ten of Wands. So you're showing the Knight of Wands energy to this person, but inside you really actually have the King of Wands with the Ten of Wands. So you're acting light on your feet, even though you got a lot on your mind, and you're actually the King of Wands. So you're kind of being a little bit more playful. That's not bad, but I don't know, that might confuse the other person, but that's just me. That's not what the card said. The Sun, did you get the Sun twice? Shut the front door. You got the Sun twice. That's awesome. That makes me happy for you. Either if it is happiness or clarification, not clarification, like you kind of have realization. It's one of them Asians. No, not this deck, this other deck. What's the are you having to make a choice? Some of you might be wanting to work towards just focusing on work more. That makes sense. I mean, it is the beginning of the year, but communication. Somebody thinks about wanting to communicate. Whoa, I can't get to the shit card that fell on the floor. Reverse. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of getting that some people are really up at night thinking, should I call? Should I text? Should I not? Should I blah, blah. This kind of seems like a newer situation because I don't see why you would do that with somebody that you already know. I really need to clean my crappy area. All right. I guess if you're on here and you're watching and you want to ask me anything, go ahead. Ask me. If not, it's good. I guess not, because they left. Ask me anything if you want. I'm going to stay here and then give it a couple minutes so you have time to type it out. But if not, it's okay. I'll continue with Virgo's read. But again, ask me anything you want. I'll answer it. Let's see. What the hell is my year looking like? I can't read my own cards. That's the only shitty thing. 5 of Wands. No, that's not looking good. 3 of Pentacles. That's not looking good. King of Cups. Who the fuck is that? Knight of Cups. Who's offering me love? All of a sudden. Why the 5 of Wands? Is that competition? Ask me anything you want. If you like. And you have your phone on you. Or whatever. I'm just doing my own read here until... I got the Wheel and the World. Cycles changing. I can't do my own reads. Actually, I'm texting the person that I'm going to pay to do my reads. All right, I'm going to go. Nobody's hopping on here to ask any questions. So that's my cue. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. And I will timestamp this. I'll talk to you guys later.